I'm talking with Ray Harmer, and it's about what's going to go on in Liverpool again. There's confusion about the Liverpool landing area, and I say confusion because we're hearing 2019, we're out, but 2020 is when you should have everything in place. Can you? I mean, I interviewed the mayor of Liverpool as well. He definitely sounded like there's confusion there. Can you enlighten us? Are we in a state of flux on dates, or will there be a seamless transition from one area to dock the boats to this new area?
I think it's going to be very difficult, and obviously that's what we're working towards, a seamless transition. But I can't at this stage sort of confirm that will be the case. It very much depends on how the development of the cruise terminal, but it is all very much interlinked. So obviously we're still planning that it will be relatively seamless. From my point of view, it's the, if you like, the 243 or 240 years after that's the real key, and it would be a shame to, you know, if there was a season that there was disruption, but it can't be ruled out.
Okay, well, I mean, that's an honest answer. There could potentially be a season when we can't use Liverpool.
Yeah, it may well be Birkenhead or something. That's not what we're planning for.
No.
But we're aiming, because remember, if the facility is still available, we'll be using that, and hopefully
get extension.
And I mean, our aim is we had to do some very sort of serious things on the planning point of view. Getting the agreement was really difficult. That took us longer. We had environmental studies and all sorts. But the key thing is the long-term future. But we're also planning and thinking ahead of the winter, so of an all-round Liverpool service rather than necessarily a season.
Are you relaxed about the spend we're doing, this long lease we're buying into that, the money that the Isle of Man government's putting into this project?
Yes, because it's amazing. I mean, we're connecting, we're giving security, both ends of the vital link to the mainland, and that's absolutely incredible. And you think the facility there, well, it isn't really a facility, it is a stage. We're actually having a proper, if you like, a terminal. And remember, of course, this obviously the steam packet will be charged to use the facility, so it will be the passenger that ultimately is part of the whole facility is paying for it rather than the taxpayer.
So the Isle of Man will own a part of the UK in that sense, or this long lease thing.
Yes. Well, effectively, that is, and it's an anchor there.
Yeah.
We've got an anchor this side. We've taken the, if you like, the control over the strategic control for the company. So again, it gives us security. I mean, if you can imagine what it'd be like without a permanent, proper link.
Well, I mean, Haitian is the other one that comes to mind, which is like, I don't think it's a very happy experience for anybody to go to Haitian, in the sense of it's not the most beautiful place, is it?
No, and also it has dredging issues, and if there's any problem with Haitian, we've got nowhere as a backup. So this provides that security.
So now the government owns the shipping company, the government owns the berth, well, the long lease. How long is it? It's hundreds of years.
It's 200. I got 240.
I mean, it almost own it, but anyway.
Yes.
So it's going to see us all out, but. Let's go back to the worst scenario. Would you see that if nothing's available, we would go to Birkenhead, or Haitian would have to kick in, or whatever? I mean, that's plan B.
There's plan B. It's not what we want. It's not what we're planning for. But
can you get it through this quickly now? Because you've got planning to jump through. You've got to get it all sorted out. I mean, it's a tight timescale, isn't it?
It is a tight timescale, but we always envisaged it being about a year from. We've done a lot of the building work and a lot of the preparation work. It now goes to planning. Once through planning, and then we've got about a year's timescale or so to actually get it built.
Are Liverpool on your side? I mean, at the end of the day, they want that berth of yours because they want it for the cruise lines, don't they? They want to move you out of there.
Well, I think what's really good about with Joe is he's been very, he's incredibly supportive. He remembers the important links that from his childhood and
this
all
is
his mayor of Liverpool, and that's really important to have that. Because it is an emotional link, it's a cultural link. It's
a great link, isn't it? Let's face it.
Absolutely.
I was on the other day. You get off this ship, and you're there, right by the Liver buildings.
Well,
I mean, it's amazing.
This is it, and to have such positive support, because believe you me, without that support, we wouldn't be there.
I've gone over there and walked it. Have you actually done it?
Yes.
What do you think?
Well, it's you barely know. You're in the centre, and what's incredible now, because of all of the football facilities, whether you're Everton supporter or not, but with all the other Liverpool water facilities, you will be right in the heart of Liverpool.
Forgive me, I do not answer this one. Will it be this future version of it, will it be able to take the Ben as well as the fast craft and everything you might just decide to have in the future because you're on the shipping company?
Exactly. So we've gone to the sort of what we call the Haitian Max, the 142. So the maximum berthing which would be right for us in the Isle of Man, also Haitian and Liverpool.
But you can't put all the freight through there. They don't want that. That's for sure, isn't it? It's in this sort of contract. Only emergencies only, because therefore Haitian has to stay in your planning.
Yeah, absolutely. But it does have anything up to a number of 10 trailers during the winter months. So we'll be aiming to keep the operation all the way through the winter. I think that's important. And what's really important now is that people really engage in the online survey. We had really good response. But the sort of service, because we could be talking about, as I say, a more sort of comprehensive all-round Liverpool service as one of the options.
A 2-week public consultation. I mean, I'm the mind boggles because I can't imagine what you would possibly expect to come up or throw up, which you haven't already thought about, that you're probably already going to do. Is this really just a little sup to say, well, we did ask you?
No, it's huge. And obviously we've been going on for about 6 weeks now. We've included the hauliers, all the Chamber of Trade and all
interesting responses?
Yeah, incredibly interesting responses.
Things you hadn't thought of?
Things, yeah. I mean, we've got big things to do, obviously, with Brexit, how Dublin plays, how, that dynamic, how the whole Irish question in terms of ferry link, but also in terms of times. For example, is it 2.5 hours critical, or if it was 2:45? That changed the dynamic because we might be looking at potentially 2 conventional craft rather than the fast and the normal.
Okay.
But that's a solution, which is the steam packets problem. What we're saying is,
you are the steam packet, though, of course.
No, but they are arm's length. But what we'll be at this point, we're defining what the island needs. So it isn't all wrapped up. And actually, we've had, I think, 1,900 responses already.
1,900.
So
that's between the hauliers and the public.
No, the public within the last 1,900. So
high.
It's very high.
They're all saying
last time it was 1,200 for a consultation. So,
but it'd be a no-brainer. I'm sure they said keep Liverpool. We don't like Haitian too much. Keep the fast craft. Keep the fares down. Blah, blah, blah.
And we'll wait and see.
Right.
We'll wait and see.
Before you go, very quickly, Promenade, congratulations. We're underway.
Thank you.
I mean, anything to report so far? I mean, you started. The actual contractor hasn't been named for some reason. As we were recording this, it hadn't been. Is there any particular reason?
But you go through an official contract period, so it'll be a matter of days.
I think we all know.
We all know, but the point is, officially, it will take a couple of days.
Putting yourself right on the spot here, are you going to be on time, under budget, or at least on budget, as we speak now? And this is how many 2-year project?
That's right. We've gone with a partner that says they can do it. We believe, having looked at their bid, it's a very good bid. It's a credible bid, which is the most important thing. So yes is the answer. But at this point, our trust has gone to the contractor to deliver the project.